Yeah, there we go. I will save my game. And we will be entering every single fight we can. And there's a reason for that, because we need to train up, explore the maps properly, and because like I said, in order for you to learn new skills, you need to use the ones you have. Which is why, even though these are absolutely weak enemies, I'm gonna be using a move. This is a complete overkill for these guys. But it doesn't matter.
Don't do it! Face slash! What a cinch!
You can see here, after battle you get experience points, and then you get these skill points. So we got plus 10 points for using the special skills. I think you get plus 4 for normal attacks and plus 2 for special attacks. But we want to get as many points as we can, because for... Oh, I don't have actually any... I don't have anything to learn at the moment, so it doesn't matter. You will see their skills under with question marks later on, and in order for us to learn those, I essentially have to use the stuff I have. Same for spells, but right now I don't have any mana eggs. So I guess right now we don't really need to use the techniques. So I can just use regular attacks. Now this game also has a very unique battle style. Essentially you have a combo, which is a normal attack, a critical attack, and then defend. And on the right you can see like a little measure that says act, command, and wait, and you can see which attack is gonna be next. What critical does is it cancels the attack of the enemy if it can be executed in time. We don't really care about that right now because these guys are weak, so we're just gonna...
Pretty easy, right, Puppy?
So we're just gonna storm through these, doesn't matter. There's more of them now, which doesn't matter, but we won't be able to win this one without getting any damage in. Maybe we will. Nope. She missed one. Slow, I think. There we go.
All right, we won!
You can see got 20 weapon points because I attacked twice, and Sue got 10 because she attacked once. And the compass now works. What the compass does is it points out to exits. That one's trying to use a skill, which is why am I using the... So if you see that the enemy is going to use a skill, you use a special attack or critical to cancel it. So there's quite a bit of strategy you can employ in this game. Oh. You can also see what the enemy is going to do when they get in their turn.
What a cinch!
I also want to earn all the money I can so I can actually... Oh, there's more. You have to also be careful not to get ambushed, and you get ambushed by letting the enemy touch the character which is going in the rear. So if the enemy touches Sue, like they just did, and we get ambushed. When you get ambushed, the enemy attacks first. Now, because these guys are weak, it's not a problem.
All right, we won!
And oh, I thought there was something here. Justin's about to get his first weapon level up. The enemies will not respawn until you leave the part of the map. And I'm not gonna be going to the respawning. Gonna attack, he's on a standby. They're both attacking. Sword level up.
All right, we won!
Like I said, I'm gonna be doing every single fight. The fights don't last very long, and they're quite dynamic, so it's fine. And when I have stuff to unlock, I'll be using the techniques all the time, and all the spells. Oh. Better to rush into the enemy than being ambushed, especially later on when enemies can get a bit tricky. There we go.
What a cinch!
These things let you scout a bit, so you can see the area around you better. Oh, 4 of them. I don't have any area of attacks yet. After you finish an attack, you move, which allows you to dodge. Some of the attacks, of course. Won't be able to stop that. Oh! This one's gonna be using thorns. Maybe I can stop him. Yep, stopped him. Perfect.
All right, we won!
Okay, let's see what else is here. There's some money here. We're gonna pick that up. Check the left side of the bridge. it's not that they're both started to the fight, it's the enemies are moving in like squads, so you know what the enemy composition is gonna be. So like, if you see, in this example, if you see that there is one fly flying around, that means that it's gonna be a group of 2 flies in battle. This is gonna be 2 flies and 2 centipedes. This is an enemy party. See? 2 flies, 2 centipedes. And 1 centipede is trying to do a skill, so I'm gonna try to get away from that. There we go. Skill cancelled. There we go, thanks to the movement. She got away, but now he got away. There we go.
All right, we won!
More money. So I'm gonna be going into every fight because that way I don't have to grind. And also because I wanna train up every single skill I can. There is also a secret dungeon in this game that I might go through. You don't actually get anything special from it. You get the strongest weapons outside of it, the dungeon. Might go there. Money. The coins are money. Each coin represents a certain amount of money. I think one coin icon is 4 coins received.
All right, we won!
It's just so you know what you're getting. That's all. So there is no extra reason for why they made it so that you can see it see it graphically represented separately. They just felt to do it like that.
Pretty easy, right, Puppy?
Ooh, where are we? Oh, there. Attack, stand by, let's attack you. Oh, the fly is doing something. Oh yeah, he's stopped. Ah, crap. Yes, I could heal, but I was not gonna at this point.
All right, we won!
The basic attack is always 2. You can actually get an item to strike 3 times. But yeah, basic attack is 2 attacks, and critical is 1 heavy attack. Combo is the normal attack, and that's used to attack quickly. Critical is used to essentially cancel the enemy movement. It delays their action on the timeline. And if they are in the middle of casting a spell or casting a special attack, that gets cancelled.
What a cinch!
There are items which will increase the number of your combo attacks. There was a bag here. Oh, there's an item. Ooh, a mace. I currently don't have a reason not to use it. 22. Okay. Change of plan. You're gonna use it. Every character can use several weapon types. Oh, there we go. We're now high level enough to know. So, in order to unlock the next attack, we need to be sword level 6 and mace level 4. And Sue needs to be mace level 7 and bow level 10 for her to kick. So we will be using skills as much as possible to start getting that stuff. Although I'm probably not gonna use too much with Sue apart from normal attacks, because I need her for healing. In fact, let's do the heal. My HP isn't perfect at the moment, so let's do her heal. Her heal is also very funny. It's really an overkill to do that on them. At least a centipede. Yeah, that's the rah-rah cheer. That's her skill. Because she's a healer, I'm probably gonna not use her. In fact, there is really no reason not to use it. Yeah, she's out of SP anyway.
Slash.
There is usually a save and recovery point before bosses, so there is no reason not to use all of your abilities whenever you can. But I think I'm out of SP now. No, I still can do it once.
Slash.
Pretty easy, right?
Massive overkill. However, it doesn't matter how weak the enemy is. You always get maximum points if you use a skill. Yeah, the number of points you get depends on what you use. Because I used a special skill which only strikes on one person, I got only 8. But there is another reason I'm using it, and you can see the little star underneath. The more you use a skill, the more stars it gets, and that decreases its casting time. Or when it gets to 5 stars, it's instant. Which means you can instant cast and instant cancel enemy skills, because certain skills can cancel other skills. So there are plenty of reasons to use it as much as you can so that you can train them up. Same goes for skills. There is a lot of value in being able to instantly cast skills, because you can see that between command and act there is some time. If you take... Oh, I'm gonna ambush him now. No, not. Yeah, there it is. There we go.
What a cinch.
There's the exit to the map. Before we go, let me just check if there's anything on this side. I think we've explored this part of the map completely.